Hello, hello, hello. Good morning and welcome. You are on the mountain with Rick, and it is time for some Dragon Memories. How y'all doing out there in Twitch land today? What's good, Shello? How goes it over there on the YouTube side as well? Welcome, welcome. Glad to have y'all. Hey, there's a new proposal. We'll go ahead and check that out, I guess, real quick. But first, coffee and all of that. Coffee's still brewing. We'll get to that real quick. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, who is Otik? I'm doing wonderful. Did you see that? Why is it? Who is Otik? Like, for real there. Taking a screenshot of this real quick. Because I gotta honestly figure that out. Who is Otik? Are you Otik? I'm certainly pretty pleased with Otik at the moment. I don't know what that's about, but I'm not unhappy with it, that's for sure. Interesting. Why are you now asking me for this? Yes, I know you expected a string. I did not expect to have to put in my password here. Shiloh, are you not a Splinterlands player? You're new in Splinterlands. Okay, so the proposals are how the players execute our governance over the game. That governance is based on SPS vote and SPS staking, and therefore when a proposal like this comes up, we get a chance to vote on it in proportion to how much staked SPS we have, which is how much stake we have in the game. We will get into that proposal in just a moment. As soon as I get this key issue resolved, I just had to take my browser off screen so that I don't share that information. Always protect your keys. Who makes those proposals? The team comes up with some of them, and some of them come from the community. There is a group of individuals called the Community Council that has some more input on the community side of things and supposedly for the community side of things. As well with that, that is a group that I campaigned for and did not make it onto, but we will see them mentioned in this proposal, actually. Let me bring the proposal or the window back up, and we'll look at that proposal. SPS Governance Proposal: Distribute land SPS rewards via maining for land phase 1.5. So currently, if you own land, you get SPS dropped to you every day for having that land. A proposal is being put to a vote of the staked SPS token holders to change the method of distribution for the SPS reward pool for land upon the release of phase 1.5, which is expected around the end of Q2, early Q3 2023. If approved, upon the release of the new SPS mining mechanic as part of phase 1.5 of the Secret of Pretoria land expansion, the SPS reward pool earmarked for the expansion will stop at its current distribution method and change to the distributed method outlined in the Secret of Pretoria 1.5 white paper. Link to that white paper, we can go through that as well. Quoting, with the release of land phase 1.5, the SPS reward pool allocated to land will no longer automatically be given out just for holding land as it is currently. Instead, players may choose to task their workers on certain land plots to mining SPS tokens in order to earn from the pool. This will work very similarly to the existing staked SPS rewards. However, instead of the amount of staked SPS determining your percentage of the reward pool that you received, it will be determined based on the amount of PP you have being put towards SPS mining on your land plots as compared to everyone else who is mining SPS on their land. For example, if a player is producing 1% of the total PP generated by all land plots that are mining SPS during a period of time, then they receive 1% of the total SPS reward pool for land during that period. The amount received will also be subject to the 10% resource production tax. Players will receive their SPS directly to their staked directly to their account any time that a harvest is performed in any region in which they own land plots that are mining SPS. As a reminder, the SPS reward pool available for land is 6.25 million per month, reducing at a rate of 1% each month. The land reward pool began in October of last year, which means that if land phase 1.5 is released in June of this year, then the SPS reward pool will begin at roughly 5.77 million SPS per month. Currently, a significant amount of SPS tokens are being given out to players for simply holding land claims and deeds, which provides no value back to the SPS token. This was always meant to be a temporary measure until the first playable version of the expansion is released. Now that we have the details in place as well as a rough timeline for the first playable version, we are asking the community to approve this proposal to allow the SPS rewards to be distributed in a way that more directly benefits the SPS token and its token holders. The SPS mining system described in the white paper will require players to actively participate in the game and put their assets, including land plots, cards, and significant amounts of DEC, towards earning SPS, which, in the case of DEC, provides direct value back to the SPS ecosystem. Please note that this method of mining SPS in the 1.5 version of the Secret of Pretoria expansion is also meant to be temporary and is planned to be swapped out with a more final version for earning SPS through land in Phase 2.0. We currently expect the white paper for Phase 2.0 to be released around the end of Q2 this year, and we hope for it to go live before the end of 2023. Okay, so now you can see there is a lot of discussion on this, because, of course, that is what this community does, and it's a wonderful thing, but we're not getting into that because we have already done a stream specifically on that proposal. And honestly, I had voted up, but I'm actually going to vote it down because, number one, it probably doesn't matter, and number two, I was more in favor of it when I did not have land. But now that I do, I'm not going to be mining on my land because it's not an occupied land. I am going to be clearing my land, and then I'm going to be working towards building a guild arena on it because I only have a single plot. And I also don't have lots of monsters or anything good like that. I don't have anything. So I want to do something cool with my land because I can't really chase the, most profitable stuff. I have a single land. It is a mountain, and I'm just going to make do with my single land and be happy to have my mountain. So that's all I really wanted out of land. I'm also working on my own projects, which means I don't really have a whole lot of time to try and, actually work land, because I am much busier with my project. I am working on a game called Dragon Memories, which is a dungeon crawler style adventure with less dungeons and more world exploring, but delving into the memories of the elder dragons to find out what exactly has been happening and why they are waking up when things are going crazy in the world and nobody really knows anything, because much of the written history was destroyed due to a war between the humans and the elves, which lasted over 1,000 years. There's a whole lot more to it than just all of that, of course, but also don't want to try and be overwhelming at first. But it's a world that I've been working on for a long, long time, and excited to be putting something to use with it. This is the side that we are going to be starting on for the Dragon Memories. This is Kamidora, or at least the dragon of this side's name is Kamidora. And this side becomes, over time, a gigantic desert. You save this here, and you'll be able to see both where we started and where we're going. This is what Kamidora looked like at the rise of man. And this is a brand new tool that I've just been kind of putting together the basics on. I really haven't started delving into details anywhere. I have this, what you see behind me. This is the official world of Galil. That's just a whole lot harder to kind of transmit to my team. Yes, it is an NFT project, and we are in pre-sale right now. So it is Kamidora at the rise of man, and then this one is Kamidora at the breaking of the world. So at the rise of man is about 10,000 years ago on our timeline, and this right here is about 350, yes, that cube. This right here is about 350,000 years ago on our timeline. And the breaking of the world is when the planet became that cube. Because naturally planets aren't cubes. And of course magic was involved, but it's not just because magic. We have a reason why the planet is a cube. And that reason is the Elder Dragons. And so if you're wondering, well, why in the hell is the planet a fucking cube? Well, play the game. That's how you find out. We're actually going to call this one blank start sided. So which side would you like to see next? Perks of being the only person in the chat sometimes. Yeah, I'm making a base to start from for doing the maps of the other sides, because that way I don't have to worry about actually starting from scratch on the mountain sides and everything like that. Just saves some time. Well, that's fair, but also, you know, you're here and you are therefore welcome to have some input if you would like to. So next is the swamp side. Just douche on it. There you go. There you go, Baba. Shut the fuck. Sorry about that. Thank you. Okay. So then that's gonna actually look just like that, which means that we have this whole section over here. Boonk. And that's hard to texturalize. So, looking for. Boom. What is the project link? I don't actually have a full link for it yet, but you can hit bang presale in the chat and it will give you the link to the presale where you can buy pack vouchers. You can also hit bang DC for a link to the Discord, which has a little bit more information. And you can be here as we are constantly building every night. Got a new job, so the schedule is kind of in flux right now, but already, if you're already in the Discord, then you know there's not a whole lot specific to the project in there yet, but there is the pre-sale channel in there, which has links to the special offers and whatnot. We've been going over a lot of the information here on stream, and if you're here enough, sometimes you'll catch those links as we're dropping them. They've all got kind of subject to change proprietary information on them right now, so I don't actually have anything hard out yet. We are working on writing the white paper now that we actually have secured our lead developer. The team is mostly in place, and now it's go time. It's execution 100% right now, and that is super exciting. Like, also, yeah, just got a new job, and then my lady and I just went and saw Super Mario today. That was kind of cool. And yeah, we are going full bore on making Dragon Memories happen, because I'm sick and tired of being the only person who knows how fucking cool Galil is. Actually, that's a lie. I'm not the only person. My best friend Ben created this shit with me. So currently my one night a week that I usually take off is Fridays. And since I will be closing tomorrow at my new job, more likely than not, I will probably not be on. But I will be on Splinterlands TV Saturday morning. And then all things well, I'll be on Saturday night. If I end up closing down Saturday night and it takes longer than normal, then I could end up being late on my Saturday night stream, but that will not be the end of the world. That is really not what that is supposed to look like at all, but it's all good. Oh damn, that coffee too good. You go away so I can actually see some more shit what I'm doing. Alright. Nope, that is not the right color. No. not the right color indeed. I can't do shallow water with light green, no, no. No, no. No, no. No, no. Yeah. So what do you think of the map so far? Does it entail a little bit of what the fuck every once in a while? This is Eliftemb, the side that is almost completely submerged in water. The dimensions, each one of these sides is roughly the size of the Eurasian or the Eurasian continent. So they're fairly large sides. And how one would go through it? Well, that is a problem that kind of has to be answered for each individual trip, as far as how you are able to get from one side to another, because there are multiple ways it can definitely be done, but nobody ever said it was going to be easy. In Dragon Memories, you are actually traveling between the memories of the dragons. So that issue of things is fairly well sorted out. But Dragon Memories is really just you are trying to piece together why the Elder Dragons woke up. Because this happened 350,000 years ago. That they did this and turned the world into a cube. And just over the last little bit, things have started going a little bit wonky, and the Elder Dragons have started waking up, and nobody's quite sure why. And then all of a sudden you, as a player, kinda out of nowhere, have the ability to travel inside the mind of said Elder Dragons and explore the histories. See things through their eyes since the creation of the world, or since the breaking of the world. Pretty exciting stuff. There's definitely some little twists and hooks along the way. We have some fun with the storyline. We enjoy subverting some expectations, and yet some of them might actually go through exactly as you thought. It'll be 3D, but not super like insane graphics, anything like that. Your equipment will be NFTs and whatnot. So basically, it's a 3D game in terms of the actual play, the fighting, the exploring, the going through the memories. The equipment screen is going to be kind of like setting up a Splinterlands battle, where whenever you enter the dungeon, you're going to have a certain set of rules that are generated that apply to that dungeon. You're going to have a certain amount of challenge rating that you're going to be able to use, and each piece of gear that you equip, each ability that you equip, all has an associated challenge rating count. Think of it like the mana system in Splinterlands. And your race and class cards you can kind of think of as your summoners in Splinterlands. They're going to both provide and limit access to some other cards, and going to provide and limit certain abilities and other things like that on their own. They're also all going to level up independently of one another and have various additional utility along the way of that. They're going to level up in a few different ways. We're kind of expanding beyond Splinterlands on that, taking a little bit from Forsaken. So we're going to have 3 different levels for the cards. First off is your lore level. Lore is earned by playing with the cards and by drops in every single step of the dungeon. You basically earn that in every room that you go to, and it is a fungible and tradable token that fuels the ecosystem, and it is also used to power up your cards. And with each card, lore level 1 through 10, every time you level up the lore level, you learn more about the card. The lore can go on infinitely, however, because basically they're like your summoners. The higher level they are, the higher level cards you can use with them, and the higher level cards you use, the more bonuses you can get from them. And therefore, there may be a point where you actually want to level up your cards to lore level 100 or 1,000 or whatever, although I kind of doubt that anyone's going past 10 anytime early on, but I'm leaving open that possibility. There will be a lot of different ways to equip different cards and whatnot. There will be a lot of different slots. Not all of them will be engaged at first, because I don't want to overwhelm people. Apolitical Florida, no, you can fuck off. I don't have a mod in here, so unfortunately it's gonna take me a second to ban your ass now. So yeah, there will be a lot of slots. We're starting out with fewer, but there's a lot that's going to go into like ways that you can power up your character, and pretty much everything is just built on powers of 10. Wrong channel. I need to be on Twitch, not YouTube. So like, I want to make it not feel like it's this structured, but the basic kind of structure of the game is you would Imagine a grid of like you got 100 floors of 10 levels or of 10 rooms each. Each room is kind of like, one encounter. It might be a fight, it might just be a treasure, whatever. But it's something. May or may not happen. Sometimes it's an empty room. But with each room, you learn, one little blurb about the lore of the side that you're on, and you do whatever's in there, and then you move on. And with each monster, or each time that you go into a new room, it's going to cost you 1 energy, and any monsters that you face are going to be 10% stronger. And so you've got basically three different modifiers that are all powers of 10%. You've got your base, which affects your strengths and stuff like that. You've got the mod, which is like mostly affects like your treasure drops and stuff like that. And then you have the difficulty, which affects all of the monster stats. And so whenever you go into a room, the treasure one goes up and the monsters one goes up, and all of your gears and equipment and everything like that makes your base go up. And then there are certain things that affect the actual bases of those modifiers. We're probably going to have to rename base and mod and difficulty. Like they're not good names, but that's the basic concept. If you have ideas for those names, I would love to hear them. Anything like that. That's kind of where we're at on band. There we go. Bye. And now get off of that before we go infinite. Combo break breaker break breaker break breaker. Combo break breaker break breaker break breaker. Dogehype.com dot 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 dot. Coffee. Coffee. Alright, now back to the mass! Snap back to the map again, yup. There goes gravity. I don't have anything for like a storm ignition. No. I need to get the full version of this program for shizzles. Ah, yeah. Let's use that. In combination with that. And now we can take this. You heading out? Have a good one. Thank you. Yeah, it's 1 a.m. here. I feel you. There we go. Think it's obscured enough. No one's gonna really understand what it is. But it should look angry. It should look angry indeed. Alright, no, Razorman. Razorman does not look like that. Razorman does not look like that. Razorman does not look like that. It look like this. It look like this. It look like this. That's like the benefits of looking down from space. You can kind of tell what things are. Alright, that didn't want to work for me at all. There we go. Here there be monsters.
11. Alright, on coffee. Alright. Hoodie's coming off. It's hot in here. What's good, Shukla? I have a card.
Cool. Are you in my Discord? You can always drop giveaway links in there. There is actually a section marked giveaways specifically for that. Okay, I understand you on that. Yeah, I'm not as active on there as I need to be. I know that. Oh, way to go. Congratulations. Hopefully you can stay that way. Vicky, I like it. I like it a lot.
But my question is, are we actually properly named on any of these files I just saved it? Or did I skip some part of the process and fuck it up?
Okay, Kamidora breaking. Kamidora mid. Kamidora rise of man. Let's rename this appropriately. I mean, that's actually quite cool. But that's not what we're doing here. Yo, 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 what's good? Ank 12C up into Heezy Breezy. We are just building a little bit of Galil digitally now. Got the physical representation behind me for reference. Been doing a little bit of map work. A little bit of clickety-clackety, having some fun on the side. How have you been doing, my friend? We got a new job, started yesterday. Work again tomorrow. Had a wonderful conversation with my daughter today. Very excited about this new project and things are going well. I hope that the ball is rolling in your favor also, my friend. Also, got a lily gifted from Splinterlands TV for not missing last month, which is dope because I had just pulled my lily from my bot account so that I could use it for Splinter Forge purposes. And that left my bot account without a lily. So now I can send a bot account a lily. And the bot account will have lily again, which is good for everything. Ooh, snap, crackle, pop. There goes my backbone, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There goes my backbone, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Coffee, 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 coffee. to the brush. Apply. Boom. And just like that, you're in. Just like that, you're in. Just like that, you're in love. Alright, now our blank slate is actually a blank fucking slate. Now, let's take a look at our maps again. Blank start. Yay, blank start. Alright. Kamadora, Rise of Man, Elephant, Rise of Man, Kamadora Mid, Kamadora Breaking, Kamadora Desert. We can change Kamadora Desert, we can find another time period to work that into, but it's okay now, because it can stay now. Alright. Okay. Elephant, but you are the water side, so that is alright. That Rise on Man.
Breaking. What did Elephatem look like?
So, yeah, let's actually go here.
We're going to make another copy of that.
And we're going to do some reconnoitering here. Okay. If you're honestly worried about that, then maybe go and get some medical advice. How bad is also a, relative question. Like, also, how did it happen? Okay, no, gotcha. Again, no need to be more visceral than that. You're definitely more experienced in that arena than I am, but if you're worried, medical attention's the way to go. I am not a doctor. I have no patience. You might have noticed that. Alright, what am I working on here, though? I am... I am... So I'm guessing you are not out then.
Goddamn, I love coffee. Okay. Alrighty. I think we're gonna go ahead, finish this map, and then call it tonight. I actually feel really good about no gameplay during this stream and just building. Even without having anyone else here. And to be honest, I don't fully know 100% what is exactly going on with this right now, but it's alright, we're having fun, we're figuring it out. And we will keep on. Alrighty, we are getting there. Like a puzzle, it all fits together.
Can y'all even see the difference in color here? Alright, I kinda dig it. I kinda dig it indeed. Indiggity daggity deed. Indubitably. That is not fucking Rise of Man, goddamn. Whew. Ugh, excuse me.
Damn it. That is highly annoying. No, I'm not even doing it right now. I will fix it another time. Good building session. I feel pretty stoked about what we've accomplished, actually. Even with the map making software totally crapping out on us and fighting against the system. Perfectly sized last cup of coffee, which is excellent. We're gonna start diving through some faucets. Not that one, this one. Alright, guess that one is down. Let's go taco. Why are you like this? Alright, fuck it. To Twitch we go.
Alrighty, y'all, as always, thank you so very much for hanging. I have been Rick, you've been on the mountain, and it has been a wonderful time. When we get over into Splinterlands TV, I will go ahead and drop that link in the chat. Please click it to make sure that your views count for the channel, and I will see y'all back here tonight. No, that is a lie. I will not. It is Friday night. I will see y'all next tomorrow morning right there on Splinterlands TV in about 31 hours from now. And in the meanwhile, thank you very much for hanging. Keep kicking ass, because you are fucking awesome.